All right, so today I want to break down the exact business model that allows me to make about $3,000 per day, but not just me, but all of the people that I mentor on a one-to-one basis, on a performance basis. So I work with them until they make money, basically. So as you can see, first two sales closed at 5K. We have Varun closed a $1,500 deal, and then here Joe Parks from 3K to 21K in 3 months. And then of course there's me. I have all the social proof on my Instagram, my YouTube, so I'm not going to break down exactly what I've done, but we average about $4,000 per day now with our business. Okay, so what is this business model that allows us to make these sort of incomes? I'm going to break down the exact business model. It is not rocket science. It's not complicated. I will follow me through this journey. Okay. You cannot skip through the video and just watch the end and find out the secret sauce, the secret business model and everything, because everything works in synergy. Okay. So it's very important that each step you pick one and you follow sort of my instructions. Okay. First thing we want to do is pick our industry. So where are we going to help people, or what type of problems are we going to be solving with our business? Now, my favorite business model, and what I see everyone making, not everyone, but many people making money from zero to 20, 30, 50, 100K per month, is they offer some sort of service. Okay, so there's a difference between a service and a product. So a product is your maybe drop shipping. You find something online, you buy it for cheap and you sell it for more expensive, and then you collect the margins, the difference. Okay, the issue with that is that typically margins are low. You have to find a good product. You need a bunch of money to start, so it's a bit risky at the beginning, especially if you're just starting out. But when it comes to a service, you're selling your time or someone else's time. Okay, so there's no risk until let's say I'm building websites for people. I'm not going to build a website and then trying to find someone. Okay, it's like I find someone, they pay me, and then I build a website for them. And if I don't find anyone, then I'm not paying anyone to build a website, or I'm not making a website. So there's no risk if I don't find a client. And if I do find a client and I have to pay someone to make a website, that means I got paid from the client, so I have money to outsource it. Okay, but a bit more on this. So you want to solve a problem through a service in one of these three industries: health, wealth, or relationship. These industries are where you can make the most money. My personal favorite is wealth, so helping people make more money. That is always going to be in demand, and it's my specialty. It's what I'm best at. Okay, but that being said, I have helped people in health, so this can be like fitness, so you're helping people get in shape, or relationships. Maybe you're helping guys find their dream wife or their muscle mommy or whatever they're looking for. Okay, so you help them sort of on Tinders or whatever. Okay, so one of these three things: so health, wealth, or relationship. My personal favorite is wealth, and then health, and then relationship. Relationship is a bit more of a sensitive topic, and it's hard to find your ideal client, whereas wealth and health, it's a bit easier. Pick one of these industries, then we have to pick the problem that we're going to solve. Okay, so we're going to create a high ticket offer, and this is the secret sauce. Many people, when they're starting out, believe that just because they're starting out, they're beginners, they cannot justify lots of money for their services. Okay, you cannot view things in that way. You have to provide a bunch of value to your customers, and the more value you provide, the more you can charge. For me, high ticket is at least $2,000. If you can charge at least 2 or 1.5, 2, depending on exactly what you're doing, but in those ranges, that's when you're sort of heading in the good direction. So I'm going to teach you guys how to create a high ticket offer, make it filled with a bunch of value so you can justify that price. And quickly, if you're a beginner, you're probably asking yourself, Oliver, I'm just starting out. I have no skills, or little to no skills, little experience. How can I justify, a crazy service if I can't even deliver on it? Okay. So I'm going to explain a bit more how exactly you can do that. So let's say we pick the wealth niche. So we help people make money. Okay. My favorite go-to when I work with these people here is I help them create offers around helping local businesses make more money. So for an example, I pick gyms right here, but this can be anything. It can be your plumbing company, it can be a flooring, a landscaping, pool installer, literally any local business. Okay, from experience, that's where I've seen the easiest growth, and there's always an in demand for these services. So they always want to make more money. So it's very easy to sell your service. So let's say your offer, your problem that you're trying to solve is you're helping gyms make more money. So you're helping a local business make more money. this is an example of what an offer could look like, okay? So I know this looks crazy, it's not that complicated, but essentially the gym, let's say, its current situation is that they're stuck at their current revenue level. So maybe they're making, I don't know, $200,000 per year, and they've been stuck at that for multiple years and they cannot make more money, okay? And let's say their desired situation is to make $1 million per month, or per year, sorry. Okay, so what can we do to help them get to that goal? And the closer you can bring them to that goal of helping them make $1 million per year, the more you can charge and the better your service and the easier to sell. Okay, so an example of what I would tell my students to do is we do lead generation. So basically we generate interest for the business. We typically will do this through advertisements. So this can be like Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok, depending on what's the most appropriate. We're going to use advertisement to generate interest into our client's business. So for example, I might write an ad and say like, hey, we're offering a 7-day free trial at this gym. Click here to sign up. Okay, and of course, some people are going to want to test out the gym, so they're going to sign up. So now we're generating interest, people who are interested in working out at that gym. From there, we can generate appointments. So we can say like, hey, schedule your appointment to come claim your offer or whatever. So we get them to show up in person. Okay, so we might have a bunch of people apply. They claim the promo, the 7-day free trial, but we want them to actually show up. So how can we make sure that happens? So we might follow up, we might call them, we might text them and stuff like that. Once they show up, we have to help them convert these people because now they're not paying, they're just working out for free. But if we get them to work out and then at the end of their session, they're like, wow, this is a really nice gym. Like I want to buy a membership here. If you can help your client convert those people into paying clients, that's when you sort of have the full package. So you generate interest. So people who are interested in learning about the gym, they actually show up and they use that free trial. And then we convert those people into paying clients. And then we help them get to their revenue goal. Okay, obviously this was super dumbed down. In reality, it's a bit more complicated than that, but you get the general idea. Okay, so we're solving a problem. We're helping gyms make more money. And if you help someone go from $200,000 per year to $1 million per year, you're adding $800,000 per year. Okay, so the impact you have on this gym is insane. And the bigger the impact, the more money you can justify, so the more you can charge. So that's why we want high ticket offers. Or that's why we can justify a high ticket offer, so an expensive offer. Okay? And, many people, I wish I put this here, but when I started my coaching business, I used to charge $100 for an hour of my time just to speak and help people with their businesses. That's when I started my YouTube and everything. And I was getting like 20 to 30 appointments per month, which is pretty good. It was lots of volume, so 20 to 30 clients per month. But at $100, I was only making $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Okay, so it's not like it was hard to really scale that and make a bunch of money, But when you work in the high ticket industry, you can easily justify so much more money, and everything's relative to the value. Okay, so it's not because you're charging more money that it's going to take you more time to offer the service, or it's going to be more difficult, or it's harder to get clients. Okay, it's just you're working in a different field. Okay, that's different, like a different type of client, a different persona. Okay, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, so you wouldn't work with a complete beginner gym because they're not going to be able to afford your services. But someone who's making $200K per month, per year, can easily afford your services to scale up. Okay, and essentially this, I got it from Alex Hormozy. This is how you build value. Okay, there's 4 parts to this equation. Now, I know you guys probably are wondering, why am I spending so much time on this? The better your offer, the easier it is going to be to sell and justify high ticket. Okay, so spend too much time on this. Okay, it is good to spend a lot of time on this. Once you have that little offer, you can use this value equation to sort of come up with your pitch, like what you're going to be telling people. Okay, and I got this from Alex Hormozy, like I said. It's basically 4 parts. Okay, and we call it the value equation. So what is the dream outcome of working with you? So in this case, the dream outcome is getting them from their current revenue level to their desired income level. So you might be like, hey, we'll increase your monthly revenue by $50K a month. Okay, I just put a random number here. From there, the perceived likelihood of achievement. So I can come see you, I can text you or whatever and tell you like, hey, I can make you $1 million per month tomorrow. It's a good dream outcome. Okay, like, of course, I think everyone wants to make $1 million per month, but the perceived likelihood of achievement of me making it happen in a month is kind of like, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, how are you going to just, and I'm like, let's say I'm a random person who just texted you. It's like, it makes no sense. Okay, so the perceived likelihood of me helping you make $1 million per month in a month makes no sense. Okay, so you want to come up with something that justifies your dream outcome. So, hey, I will guarantee you, or I will add an extra $50K per month into your business. And then from there, you can back it up with case studies. So examples of work you've done before in the past, or just having a personal brand, having social proof. So for me, because I have a YouTube channel, when I sort of present my service and I tell you like, hey, I can help you make money, it's a lot easier for you to believe me, because first of all, I'm creating educational assets. So already you can tell that I know more or less what I'm talking about. And plus, I have case studies and social proof to back up sort of what I'm doing. Okay, so you want to have a dream outcome that's believable and back it up. Now, this goes back to the question that we spoke about earlier, is how can you justify high ticket or give the client the perceived likelihood of achievement if you're a complete beginner and you don't have any experience doing this? This is what I will basically suggest my clients to do, is to partner up with someone who is good at delivering the service. So in this case, lead generation, which is the first part, I told you guys that we do it typically through advertisement. So running Facebook ads or Google ads or TikTok ads or YouTube ads, whatever. If you don't have experience running that, that's okay. You can find someone who has the experience, but they don't have any clients. Okay, but they have the knowledge, they know how to run ads, and ask them to do it, and then pay them a certain percentage of whatever your client pays you. So let's say a client pays me $4,000 per month to do this. I will pay the guy who works with me maybe $500, $1,000 to do the service delivery, to run the ads for my clients. And that person's going to say yes, because they don't have the struggle of trying to find clients and building an offers and running a business. All they have to do is run the ads, which is relatively easy to do. Okay? And the fun part is that because that person has experience, you can use their case studies, their proof, to back up what you're going to be pitching to your clients. So it's like, hey, I'll make you an extra $50K every single month. Here's the proof that I can do it. And you show the proof that of the person you're going to be working with. And of course, when you actually sign the client, he's the person that's going to be doing the service delivery, the running the ads and everything else. Okay? From here, so these things, we want to make them as high as possible. Okay? The bigger the dream, the better. And the higher perceived likelihood of success, the better. These two things, we want to keep them diminish them at as low as much as we can. Okay, so the time delay, so how quickly can you get me to $50K extra per month? Okay, so obviously the quicker you can get them to that outcome, the better. And then it can also be in like small, minute things. So let's say when you sign a client, how quickly do things get launched? So if you're running ads, if it takes a month to set everything up and run ads, that's not very good. But if it takes a week, then that's a lot better. Okay, so the quicker things happen, the better. And then effort and sacrifice. Okay, if I tell you, hey, I can help you make $50K a month, but you have to do this, do this, and I give you like a huge list, a task every single day that you have to spend 8 hours on, you're not going to be very excited to do it. Okay, so the easier you make it for your clients, the better. So the way I do it with my clients is you do everything that stands in between the desired outcome and the customer. So the more you can take care of here, so the current situation to their desired situation, the more you can do for them, the better. Okay, but it's not always possible to do everything. That's the bad part. Okay, so for example, if we use the gym example, I can run ads, I can make sure they show up to the gym, but I cannot be in person closing the deals for them. Okay, it's not scalable. But maybe I can help them train their employees to convert them into paying clients. I can help them come up with offers, with upsells and stuff like that. Okay, so you cannot do everything, but the more you do, the better, basically. All right, so that's how you come up with a good offer. So just to recap, we pick something in one of these industries and we offer some sort of high ticket service. We solve a problem and we charge lots of money for it. Now, how do we get clients? Okay, this is the fun part. When it comes to acquisition, this is my funnel. This is what I've been doing. This is the simplified version. I'll show you one that's a bit more expanded. You run ads, okay? ideally you want to run ads. Okay, that is the best way to acquire clients. If you don't have the funds for ads, then you're going to have to do the organic method, which is you just find the local businesses or the local gyms on Google or whatever, and you just message them one by one. Okay, it's a pain in the ass, but if you don't have the funds for ads, then it is what it is. Okay, but as soon as you do, this is where you're going to start making lots of money. So you run ads to your target demographic. So again, let's use gyms. So attention gym owners, I will help you add an extra 50K per month. Here are the case studies. So here are the people I've worked with before in the past. We're going to do it in 30 days. And then we're going to take care of all of these things for you. Okay. And all of that would be in the ad. So you see why this right here helps you with acquisition. Because when I create the ad, I'm going to use these 4 things to sort of pitch, to showcase my problem, my service, my offer. Okay. And then from there, very simple. You run ads. I like to run DM ads. Okay, that's my personal favorite. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So either it's like you click on the ad and you go on the website, and on the website there's a video that explains what the product. For me, the way I've been doing it, which has been working extremely well, is we do it to DMs. So there's an ad, and then it's like, send me a message to understand what we do. They click on it, and then from there they get into my DMs, and then from there I have a conversation with them. So I ask them question, and it's harder to do that at scale, but it does allow you to personalize your approach. So every gym owner is different. You know, this person might be struggling with this, the other one might be with that. So by having the DMs, I can take a personalized approach and really curate my offer, my service, to each and every person who has shown interest through my ads. Okay, and then in the future you can hire people to help you with the DMs. So you run ads to your DMs. From there, if they're a good fit, you send them your VSL. So a website with a big video that explains what the service is, with a button that says book a call. And then you can have case studies and more information about your business. Okay, we want an opt-in. An opt-in is basically we collect their information. So their email, their phone number, their name and stuff like that. So in the future, we can run email marketing, SMS and stuff like that. So we can retarget them. That's what we call it. And then we run it to a VSL, so the website. And then afterwards we book a call and we close them on the sales call, so on the Zoom call for your service. So you just present what you do. And if they're interested, then you get them to buy. Okay. And this is exactly what we've been doing for our business. So we have appointment setters. So here in the DMs, they'll text our warm leads, cold leads. Cold leads, so this is like the method if you don't have the budget for ads or you don't want to do ads. You would reach out to Facebook groups, Google and stuff like that. You pitch them directly. You give them case studies, so results that you've done before in the past. They book a call. If you have a personal brand, redirect them. And then from there, you can remind them as well with SMS, email reminders, and then you get them to book a call and then you pitch them like I mentioned. Okay. And then here again, free training opt-in. They follow you on IG. So if you run IG ads, they follow you. So you basically just create like this huge ecosystem where everyone's reaching out to you. They give you their information, you DM them, you have a conversation, and then you convince them to book a call, and then you sell them on your high ticket service. Okay, and as mentioned, this is what we've been doing. So in the, sorry about that. So in a month, or this is 2 months, I think, as you can see last month, so 10K DMs or 22K DMs. From there, we've had 1.9 conversations. So 1.9 people have been like, yeah, what do you do? Like, how does it work? And from there, we've had 250 book calls. Okay. And if you have let's say a bad closing rate, let's say 10%, which is not very good, you would close 24 deals. Okay. So 24. And then if you charge 2K, boom, you're at $48,000 per month. Okay. Obviously easier said than done, but you get the gist of it. Okay. So this is the exact business model that helped me make a bunch of money, help my clients make a bunch of money. You basically sell a high ticket service. You solve a problem in one of these industries, okay, and you charge lots of money for it. In order to charge lots of money, you have to provide something that's worth a lot of money. Okay, the number one mistake I see is people come into me and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to help businesses with their Google reviews, and I'm going to charge $3,000 for that. I'm like, no one's going to pay you $3,000 for reviews. Okay, reviews is a sub offer that I do in my main package. Okay, I would never just pitch reviews. You want to pitch not a service, but like a outcome, an outcome. Okay, so here I'm not pitching, I will help you with your personal brand. No, I'm going to help you make as much money as you want. Again, using this right here. So if it's health, it's like, hey, I'm going to help you get a six-pack. I'm not selling them on the protein shake, on the exercise that they have to do. I'm selling them on the outcome. I will get you a six-pack. Okay, people don't care how you're going to do it. They just want the outcome. Okay? So anyways, I hope this was useful. As usual, if ever you guys have any questions, I have a free Skull community, so you pay nothing. You can join in there, you can tag me, you can ask me a bunch of questions. I will help you come up with this offer. Otherwise, if you do want to work with me on a one-to-one performance basis, so again, we'll work with you until you start making money, pay on performance. There's going to be a link to book a call with my team. They'll ask you a bunch of questions, and if you're a good fit to work with us, we're going to start working on your business. Otherwise, best of luck. I hope this was useful, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye-bye.